All right, so the next question, this is from Rudy Nimai in Canada. He said, for Hislop, during the time of the strike squad, Trinidadian players were playing for many great clubs, including Manchester United and Porto. Since then, we do not seem to produce that caliber of player. What has contributed to this decline, and has the MLS had a negative effect on the depth of our players and their ability to break into top clubs? It's an interesting question.
Yeah, well, first of all, the strike squad is the 89-90 team, the team that fell to the US in November 1989, and they, for me, remain huge heroes.
Sadly,
the team in 2000 that qualified in 2006 were the Sooklal Warriors, so it's an important distinction to be made. And I'll answer the last part of that question first. No, MLS has not played any kind of a role in that decline. I think MLS should serve Trinidad and Tobago football and Caribbean football all the better in giving players an additional platform to showcase their talents in making the leap from the Caribbean to Europe. But our decline is a little bit of a catch-22 in that to get work permits to play in some of the larger leagues in Europe, and we'll use England here because the question mentioned Manchester United and that 2005-2016 had so many of us playing in England at the time at different levels. But you have to be, your nation has to be ranked in the top 70 of the world, which Trinidad and Tobago has not been for the last couple of years. So our players haven't been able to get work permits because of our nation's FIFA rankings, and we haven't been able to force our way up those rankings because we don't have players playing at the highest league that they like we once did. So, like I say, we found ourselves very much in a catch-22 there. I always believe that our football goes as our leadership does, and while our leadership continues to flounder as it has. And we've spoken before about it in the last 4 years. We plummeted from 49 to, I think last comp we were 105 or 106, something of the sort. We floundered, and that in a relatively short space of time in 4 years. That has as much to do with our FIFA ranking and how poor football has been as anything. If the sooner we get our football back on a level footing, the sooner we get true visionaries and true leadership in the doors of the TTFA, the sooner we'll see ourselves climb those rankings and again maybe be a force to be reckoned with, at the very least regional.
Yep, and speaking to a lot of the younger audience, the familiarity with how transfers work. Yeah, it's not as simple as players. Oh, he's good. Well, we'll take him. That's the perception. They don't understand the criteria and the intricacies of player selection is quite difficult. And your era going backwards was definitely a golden era, because there were lots of guys, yourself. People speak about the Dwight Yorks and the Russell Atterbys and yourself, but there were the Anthony Rogers and the Brent Sanchos and the Dennis Lawrences and many others. There were a lot. When you go into the FIFA game, which I played back then, there were so many Trinidad and Tobago players that it was, my brother and I made a Trinidad and Tobago squad way back in 1990 before there was a Trinidad in FIFA. We added you guys. It was hilarious. I'll actually see fans. I'll dig up the archives. Hislop is in that team, and Arnold Dwarka and those guys. I'll try to do that. I was just inspired. But oftentimes, back to the topic, they don't understand, the criteria involved. They think it's just, okay, why are clubs not signing us? And it's sometimes it's important for them to understand. When players have to go there, there's certain international requirements, the ranking that you mentioned, and those things are a lot of factors, and the odds are against us right now in terms of those things. So
without question, you're right.
Yeah, so that could be an entire topic by itself, an entire show. Just a reminder, everyone, for more episodes, be sure to head over to our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more updates, interviews, and content.